Good morning, noon, afternoon, evening, and or night. I just figured I should make a video, do not mind me, on my mod, and now it's been updated a little bit. Can't see my mouse for whatever reason. Whatever. Uh, Anywho, yeah, I wanted to do it for a couple of reasons. One of them being JEI for some reason doesn't have all of the recipes in my mod, namely the potion recipes, stuff like potions and stuff. Uh, is there whatever? S- I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Ah, goodness. ATM, AU. Is that? Hold on. Let me just. So what I ended up doing instead of whatever I planned to do was I went and ordered all of the items I made. I think the items I made, or all the ones I at least want people to see, in different categories. So you got Jessel's plus materials, Jessel's plus consumables, Jessel's plus weapons, Jessel's plus armor and shield. Oh, that's the wrong item. And Jessel's plus placeables. So I guess start with materials. You have the ale mug, baseball style template, tailoring template, ruined crest, ferrum ingot, and aurum ingot, cosmium ingot, DNA strand, philosopher's shard, cloth, and flesh oil. Oh, there's just other items. Consumables. Anti-mutant pills, they prevent the malaise from hurting you if you're afflicted with malaise. Tamashi tokens, they give you a random positive effect for 30 seconds. Crystal teardrops, they have a bunch of different things they can give you from like dying souls, is like the lore, I guess you could call it. It'll give you a set of different effects, some negative and some positive at the same time. Goo Brew, it uses tasty and flammable. Let's put same for sweet Goo Brew. That's a Terraria reference. They give you the slimy stride effect. Stone Skin Ale makes you rock hard. Scratch that. That sounds weird. It just increases your defense but slows you down. Gene Pool Mug, effectively useless. Life Brew, Lifeblood Brew, in reference to Hollow Knight, it gives you extra health if I remember correctly. Yeah, it gives you absorption. Starstruck Ale gives you Star's Favor. I think was the I forgot to change it to Bloody Mug and Carnivorous. You don't want to drink the Bloody Mug unless you have like two certain items equipped. And then who would drink this? Yeah, it's yeah. Do not drink the Carnivorous Brew. It is just used for a sneaky little thing I made. Now for the weapons, we have the Delta Kunai, two-star striker, the J-Day, fistful of dollar, reference to Ultra Kill, like the name of it. Bubblegum Blade, Gladiosis, comically heavy. So also all the ones with the scrambled text are ones that are either direct reference to something that like I wanted to reference, or it's just someone gave me like it's an item I made for someone, and the text would credit them. Specifically, this one, someone random on Discord helped me out with it, with like the name of it. I already had the design and such, and the base idea, and someone very helpful got me the name for it. But yeah, comically heavy sword. And this one's a joke on the anime trope of having a massive and stupidly heavy sword. Effectively, you'll be able to one-shot most scenes if you can wait for it to prepare itself. Incense sword, it literally just creates smoke above you. It costs two torches and a stick. It's not even worth a wooden sword. It might light things on fire. Devil's Knife, Deltarune reference. Big Shot Blaster, Deltarune reference. I don't know what went wrong with this right here, but like, yeah, you shoot Pippies, and it's got Spamton's face in it. So, yeah. What's the next thing? The Ancient Brace used to forge the Star Piercer, Star Volley, and Star Barrage, which are star-based weapons, one based off a rapier, one based off of a bow, and one based off of an axe. Those, nope, it's not in there anymore, is it? I just need to grab the tester for a second. It used to be called the GUI tester. Yeah, sometimes they'll apply the Starstruck effect, which you can just escape, or you can complete like this little mini game, I guess, to heal a bit of health. You know, to teleport to the different dimensions. Do not teleport to that one. And you can give yourself the stun effect, which is given by the two-star striker. This two-star striker has like is good against like creatures with a malaise. It deals extra damage. That's a reference to the crossover item, the baseball bat from Dead Cells. Yes, I like Dead Cells a little bit. Seeing as it was like the first thing I did in this mod was pretty much make a reference to Dead Cells, the potion effect, the malaise, and cough syrup to counter it. Yeah, but then next is Darcy's Lockable. You get it from killing a boss called a raid boss called Daniel World Annihilator Darcy. Uh, Based with my dad because it spells DAD. Dinya is Maltese for world. That's why it says world in brackets. Yeah, but yeah, that boss will spawn on raids. I don't think it's guaranteed to give you the Lockable when you kill it, but I'm pretty sure the Lockable has no durability to return. Fry Annihilator. I love this so much. Hold on. I got the voice line. I got the voice lines for this bad boy myself. Not wrong thing. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home. What? Oh wait, wrong thing, I think. So Ferrum? Yeah. Oh, it doesn't have my fucking desktop audio. Hold on. Does that work? I think that works. Let's test it.
Godlike being, I thank you for freeing me from my prison. Now, I may be weak, but trust me when I say your opponents will pay dearly in the decibelic factor.
Yeah, if you didn't hear anything,
Of God!
yeah, it's meant to be really annoying. It says if you can't hear anything, he just has an entire monologue when you craft him. His name is Jeff, by the way, not Cat. Uh, but when you each time you fight with it, it says "Rush for the fish of God," as a reference to the song "Crushed by the." It's like crushed by the fist of God or something. I think it's a song by Five Finger Death Punch. My dad listens to it. That's how I know. But yeah, it's also a silly little reference to some stuff. What else? Oh yes, there's a set of Kopesh where you got the Iron Kopesh, which is like a bit different from an Iron Sword, where you can upgrade it to the Golden Kopesh, which is far better than a Gold Sword. Let's be honest. Then you can either take the there's two different parts here. You can take the Corrupt or Cancerous. They're both spelled with a K. It's like a Mortal Kombat reference to spelling. Yeah, but you can grab either. Each one applies a unique effect on the opponent. The Corrupt Kopesh effect being Salivated, which I believe off memory slows um, the enemy and speeds them up or something. I don't know. Hold on. Salivated. Yeah, it gives you hunger and slowness. Or there is for the cancerous deteriority, which is blindness and mining fatigue, because you're like falling apart. That's what they can apply. Then there's the Kopesh of Ultimate Impurity, which is a mix of the both. Also, these ones are based off of the Crimson and Corruption in Terraria, if you didn't realize by the color scheme and the art. Yeah, but this one has a chance to afflict either salivated or deteriority, or when you hit something with it. Now, let me just, I just gotta change something, real quick. This has to be over here with the rest of those items. But yeah, we got the chainsword. Yeah, I just have it here because I think my brother wanted it to be in here. It's clearly Warhammer 40,000 reference because it's chainsword, but it's also heavily based off of Sword Machine's sword arm from Ultra Kill. There's a katars from Monster Hunter because my brother loves Monster Hunter. And I wanted to make some weapons for him in this. Just ignore what's currently in my inventory until I get to some other things. Let's see. I felt like hold on, arcane volleys or something on spot. You're meant to go at the back of everything. Yeah, so the Leviathan Axe from God of War. So, oh my god, of course the textures are fucked up over there. Yeah, not the best recreation. But yeah, meant to be big, powerful axe kind of thing. Soul Edge from some random anime. I don't know. I just wanted to make some references when I did those two items, and so I found some niche ones. This one's not really worth a trade-off. You need to use the Kopesh of Ultimate Impure. Hold on, let me just find it. This, that's, and beef. Believe. Off memory, it is something like this. Yeah, it's not really worth it. The Vein Shredder, I recently had to make it a bit easy to get because I used to require netherite every time I wanted to craft it. Then I realized how many things I use that I like made that use this in a recipe. Really gotta change it. And yeah, so instead it requires dinosaur because dinosaurs much easier comes. Now, Gladius mortiferius putris amaritudinus, which I forgot what it means. It's Latin for something. It's funny. You kind of know the reference, but yeah, it kind of just applies rot-based effects like withering, poison, slowness, that kind of thing on your opponents when you hit them. Let's see what's next in the list. Ah, yes. There. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The Pure Nail. This is kind of just some iron block textures, but clearly Hollow Knight reference. Yeah, it does some decent damage fairly fast. has a hidden effect. It gives you the reach effect, which increases your reach by a little bit, obviously. But also, if you attack or it's right click within your reach on, I think, a dripstone, it just prevents you from. It just like resets your full distance to 0 or something. I don't know. It's pretty niche and kind of useless. It's just a really cool reference item that can be used to craft the following: the Hunter's Needle, which is Hornet's Needle, based off the Hunter's Crest from Hollow Knight's Silksong. See? Ooh, which is a well-balanced combative tool. The Reaper, or you can make the Reaper's Scythe for a slower weapon that grants you with better like a bit more XP from kills. Not just like a generic, oh yeah, XP increase when you kill something, like that one was. It can, off memory, spawn an entire like XP bottle. Oh yeah, or when you just hit enemies, sometimes it'll just give you XP. But yeah, that's based off of how it gives you, like, normally it would give you more silk. There's the Beast's Claw. Now, this one's a bit annoying to use because it's kind of slow, but like when you kill something with it, boom, healing potion. So fighting a horde of undead, boom, help damage the crowd and heal yourself a little bit. That's basically its like healing effect. The Wanderer's Pin. Now, it. Oh wow, its attack damage is better than I thought. But yeah, it's only 6 attack damage. It's like an iron sword. Why would you give that up? Well, 10 attack speed means really fast, right? You're clearly not fast enough. But if you right click, you get haste for a couple seconds. So you kind of attacks like super duper fast during that time. Plus you've reached you, meaning you can probably reach your opponent before they reach you. Hey, look. So like this. Boom. 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 Then the Witch's Knife. I'm not sure if its effect actually works, but oh, one shot. But what it's meant to do is like apply a logic tag that makes you twisted, which is just a bunch of negative stuff. Unless you're holding the Witch's Knife itself, which negates it. Well, if you can't tell, it's also just pretty decent damage. Yeah, yes. See, if you didn't see those effects, that would have been twisted in play. I think that's why everything keeps dying. Let's see. Twisted. What is that? Yeah. So now that I've been applied with that, it'll constantly reapply itself off memory and give me some negative effects with it. Like, it's some negative stuff with it, but I'm pretty sure. I can't remember what it does. Let me check. Actually, does it actually do? Yeah, it gives you less render distance, like name tag render distance, max health. I'm gonna increase that to be an arse. But yeah, it reduces name tag render distance, move speed, and maximum health by little bits, and it also applies so like turns twisting cursor true, which then applies twisting to you while it is true. Then yeah, it's really convoluted, but essentially twisting talisman just changes. If you get the twisting talisman, right, it just counteracts that completely, but that is an entire inventory space you'll have to give up. I'm not sure if it even works. It's just pretty decent weapon. Otherwise, then no, one of my favorites, the Architect's Lance. See, I perceive the Architect's Crest would be like a lance, kind of like a motorized lance. If you ever seen Nexo Knights, kind of like lance. I'm sorry, Haunts, but you're the only option. Essentially, see that? See how it took some extra damage? But yeah, essentially, it has like 3 sets of damage that it deals afterwards. Due to invincibility frames, it typically only takes like one of those. But yeah, extra damage when you hit them. So hit them, deal 10 damage, you deal some more damage afterwards. Now, lastly, the Shaman's Dagger. By the way, they're all different like weapon types, depending on how I perceive like they would be. This gives you soul projection. 4. Different from reach, soul projection is strictly your attack range. See, soul projection feels like real overpowered off memory. I'd like scale it down a lot and it's still overpowered as shit. But yeah, that's because like yeah, it's got you can even see a little transparent texture. But yeah, that's because of like the spoilers. Sorry, I forgot to mention spoilers. That still looks on my shit. But yeah, that's because the range it has. Now, these two items are references to a good friend of mine. Dawn and Dusk's Cosmic. Oh. Dawn's Cosmic Dagger and Dusk's Cosmic Dagger. Now these two look really cool in a JEI, but like, boom! Look at that! Look at how cool that is! And look at that! Wow, you look freaking sick as shit. But essentially, they give you a boost to a new effect I added to the game. Where's the lance? God damn it! I forgot the lance. Hold on, I just gotta show you guys one of my favorite things. Made an entire video on it. I forgot a couple of things, which I'll do later. I'll still go over them, but those armor will be in the where is it? Gear section, and then the weapons will be in here. I was gonna do some rearranging, but essentially, oh hey, look, the house spawned. Yeah, he has a chance to like spawn a boss. It does nothing except be funny. But essentially, adrenaline gives you a boost to like majority of your stats, including so long as you don't die, a effectively permanent health boost. Then the lance deals more damage whilst you have adrenaline active. Dusk's Cosmic Dagger applies the Dusk Force effect. Dawn's Cosmic Dagger applies the Dawn Strike effect. Dawn Strike, as the name implies, is more offensive, gives you some offensive increases, like some of your attack damage, I think, some armor piercing or something, I don't know quite well. Then Dusk's, which was like Dusk Force, I think it was. Yeah, Dusk Force and Dawn Strike. So then Dusk Force increases some of your defenses. Also, Jester's Lament's just overpowered as fuck because I love lances and I love Jester's. It's my whole scheme. If you couldn't tell from the channel name and stuff. Yeah. But yeah. What am I up to next? Ah, yes, the mutated arm. They'll get into. I might as well tell you how you actually get that. You need the autopsy table and a villager. So this is a cool little guy I added just for this, I think. Because I thought it'd be funny to have a big, chunky mutant arm. It looks really stupid on the other side. Big, chunky mutant arm. Which is just fairly strong weapon. See that? That right there is a gimmick of the weapon. It's one of a couple weapons that has a chance to just throw your enemies upwards. Speaking of, if you do manage to stun your opponents with the 2-star striker, you can launch them upwards. Oh, I don't even need to find a village. I didn't even need to spawn a villager. Boom, autopsy table. See if he comes towards it. He doesn't go towards it. Oh, well. They'll set time down a minute, but let's see. RNG. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Aha! Boom! Yeah, just have a chance to launch enemies. Some enemies with like less resistance and stuff will just die from that. Nah. Rooted dagger. Ooh. Yeah, the blade of sin helps made twisting roots. Ooh. It's kind of just like a slightly better iron sword, I think. Well, except attack speed wise. It's a bit slower speed wise. But it's like high damage. Also, if you're poison, you gain strength too. I think, if I remember correctly, the strength scales? Yeah, strength scales with your poison level. So the catch is pretty much, ooh, you're poisoned, but you're strong now. Kind of like that. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Go to the fucking autopsy table. Ah, boom. They have the mad former doctor. Pretty funny, hey. If I grab some rotten flesh. Meat. Beef, I think it was, I don't remember. Yeah, he'll give you some cloth which is just used to make cosmium ingots, which is mostly for like cosmetic unlocks for your items and stuff. Should probably keep those brown mushrooms actually. But boom, look, now you can make flesh orbs and have cream. So, on. Ghost tears. Flesh orbs. Is this? Oh, yes, this is number two. This one is the one that. Yeah, you can throw that one instead of just having to eat it. I keep losing my mouse because I can't see it for some reason. Yeah, you can get DNA daggers from this guy, which allows you to get DNA, which if you have some of these. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I'll get into the DNA daggers gimmick, which is, hold on, let me just, oh, he's out. I forgot he has very little. Bonk. If you kill an entity, boom, you can get DNA. Of DNA strands, which you use to make the gene pool mug. If you brew that into like a regular mug. Oh, by the way, to get the stone skin mug, should go over the brewing recipes, honestly. But I stayed basically blasé, baby, but I say it ain't to the party. Oh, hey, they want me. Let's get straight to the pot when I make it fine. I believe the flesh, orbital talisman, slime, stone, specifically stone. Yep. Something that I need I need honey to chuck into down when it's done. Yeah, look, boom, stone the regular stone makes a stone skin ale. Slime makes it goo brew, which you can then use honey on honey? What? Sugar maybe. Yeah, sugar. No, I'm pretty sure that just lengthens the effect. I don't remember. I was never good with potions, sadly, because I loved them so. Oh, let me just see. You know, it wasn't a honey bottle, so I'd have to presume it was sugar. Hold on, my mouse is not the best. So. Oh yeah, sweet blue goo brew, goo brew. Jeez. Then you can also do it the flesh orb. Nope. Flesh talisman. No. Maybe it was just rotten flesh. I don't remember how to make the flesh thing. Oh, you little bitch, putting up your prices. Nee. Annoyance. This I probably look so stupid because I can't even click this correctly. But yeah, boom. They can get the mutated arm. And yeah. Was it emerald? No. Sweet bit. Sweet berries, and carnivorous brew. You get the secret carnivorous brew, which you can just throw instead of having to eat. It still applies effects on you, but also applies effects on your like things you throw it at. Instead of just letting you kill yourself. No, where was I from that? Oh yes, Rooted Dagger. So there's also the Eye of Heaven, Gauntlet of the Prideful, Floor of the Greed. There's an extra space there. That's just a placeholder texture if you saw that. But yeah, so Eye of Heaven. It makes you glow. It makes you glow, and it just smites undead. This bastard should be undead, honestly. Oh no, I dropped the Floor of the Greedy doesn't look the best, but it's not too terrible. So, yeah, look, you hit an undead mob, they ignite. That's pretty much it. Bears of your holy weapon. There's also the Gauntlet of the Prideful. Just decent damage weapon. Don't know why it's only 7 damage. I think. Let me see. Was this why? Oh, that was why. You just throw ender pearls with this, and it's not very long cooldown. Yeah, and then there's the Claw of the Greedy, which is like much, much less balanced. Yeah, look at that. Killed the Malays chicken instantly. Oh yeah, and it gives you coins sometimes. What else was there? Oh yes, my gauntlets, if you will. The laceration, sadism, wrathful projection, and schizophrenic gauntlets. That's not like meant to be rude to schizophrenic people on it, but yeah, they all have like own unique colors. The laceration gauntlet. Make sure enemies bleed, if I remember correctly. Let me see. If it doesn't kill it instantly. No, maybe it was just high damage. Fuck. Yes, it can apply bleeding. Sadism Gauntlet. This one hurts you to deal extra damage. Oh, it also applies bleeding to you. Wrathful Gauntlet. The lower your health, the stronger you become. Or like once you reach a threshold in your health, you gain strength. Projection Gauntlet. This one should be self-explanatory. Soul projection. Oh, by the way, with JEI, with better combat, soul projection and reach do not work for items that gain swinging animations, which does include most of my items that have those effects normally, like the projection gauntlets, pure nail. Any of the items in this mod that like apply those effects when you hold them are likely afflicted by like they have the attack animations. The schizophrenic gauntlet doesn't have like anything special except you can teleport. It's a schizophrenia joke. It's not very nice. But yeah. Yeah. The Leviathan gauntlet. Ooh, look at that. It's the Leviathan from Ultra Kills. I love Ultra Kill. Spent a lot of time making that and I really hope it's good. But essentially you just like hit stuff. Did that affect bleeding? Oh, you can just launch projectiles The plus, Sin Claws. I love murder drones. Sin Claws also have an alternate, which you can get at a stonecutter. Like this. Oh man. And you get the Sin Blade instead. They're exactly the same except how they look and their attack animation in JEI, if I remember correctly. If they both have attack animations in JEI, it is. Then, also, if you go back to here, because I forgot to actually put it into the fucking correct sections. I guess I could grab that one. You've got an entire set of murder drone based armor, and it is Sin, because like the murder drone models are like CYM or some shit. If I remember correctly, I'm not very good with that. But ooh, look at that! You're getting a jump boost, speed boost, night vision. Yeah, let me just go grab it if I can. Just need to grab the combo tool. And then if I grab, I'll need 2 of these. You can now fly in survival mode. If you have 2 Sin Claws and the whole armor set, you can fly, and it resets your fall position pretty much every tick. Meaning you just don't take fall damage while wearing this, essentially. You can do you can do it while it's not in your main hand, I think. Let me check. Yeah, if it's just your main hand, you can do it. You can't like unfly. Oh, whoa. It's also like fairly good weapon. And there's like one more thing for this set, which is just one of my talismans, which are kind of like charms from Hollow Knight when you think about it. They take up space in your inventory, they give you effects, they're in items. This one specifically is the TSO TAF talisman, or the Soba of the Absolute Fabric talisman. Terrible sin impression, I know. Yeah, but it gives you anti-malaise, darkness, but it also gives you regeneration. I think it gives you a better speed boost and haste. Yeah, it's a very trade-off item. Some of the talismans are like that. Some are just good. Some are just bad. Much like my D&D homebrew talisman like stuff. So now that Tomathor has a projectile that has like a 1 in 100 chance to just explode, just detonate. Like it just like massive explosion. I forget creepers get charged. Thor. It just doesn't work unless it's shot from here, I guess. But yeah, sometimes it'll just explode and create a bunch more. I really just want to get that on screen. You've surely seen another video I've made. If you've seen one of my first ones, I think it was. Hold on. If you strike one of those guys with lightning, don't they become like fucking trap horsemen? No, they do not. I'm not fucking around with that then. Then my most recent things, which I nearly lost when I had to get a new laptop. The why the fuck? The Crusader's sword and Cultist sword, Crusader's scythe and Cultist scythe, Crusader's battle axe and Cultist battle axe. The Crusader weapons have a 40% chance. I think it's 40. percent chance to afflict slowness. As you can see when I kill them. The sword is the weakest but the fastest weapon by a little bit. The scythe is like a middle ground and a bit slower. And then the axe is significantly slower but also significantly stronger. Same thing with the cultist weapons, they just don't apply slowness. Instead, they have a chance to. They have the same chance, I think it's like 40%, to inflict either blindness or darkness. Or if you're really unlucky, both. But yeah, axes work like axes, scythes do not work like hoes because I don't want to be bothered programming it. And look how cool they look. Hey, look, I'll hold them like. Me and the devil. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, look how cool those are. Please. It looks so cool. And ooh, how sick that is. I really like the sides. I love sides. They're like really bad weapons, like realistically, but rule of cool, man. Rule of cool. And then massive axes. Pretty cool. Now, consumables. I think I've shown you what those two do, but like, so here's an anti-mutant pill. You eat it, it actually reduces your saturation by one. But now, yes. Now if I have the malaise and I go on survival, I don't get any negative effects. Normally, you would have negative effects from that. I can't get any of the potions in due to the sorting system on him. Creator, bit annoying. Tamashi token gives you a random good effect, like from the vanilla ones, and I think also, yeah, this one gave me night vision, no resistance, and I think it can also give you some of my modern ones. I don't remember. Crystal teardrop has a different bunch of different scenarios. You hear the echoes of a lost soul. Help! Is anyone there? They just wanted to go home. And then it's got like this one gives you anti-malaise, darkness, speed. And by the way, anti-malaise just cancels out malaise entirely while you have it active. Gubru puts on the cooldown Gubru and the sweet Gubru gives you gives you slimy strides, which is like jump boost and a bit of slowness. Oh, plus reset your full damage, I think. Oh fuck, I hate mobs with malaise. Yeah, every mob has a chance to spawn with malaise. You got like a 5% chance to spawn with malaise. One, a bit low percent chances, like so 5% chance to spawn with malaise. I think about three no about 4%, 3.5% to spawn with malaise one. This is just roughly, I think, off memory. Remember, this is like the first thing I did in my mod. I do not remember, but I think it's a 3.5% chance to spawn with malaise one. Um, 1% chance to spawn with malaise 2. Then I think it's a 0.5% chance to spawn with malaise 3, which is OP as fuck. Now, this is the this one. This gives you speed and slimy strides 4, which means you jump significantly higher because you also get jump boost. I think slimy strides just slightly increases your jump height and decreases your speed by a little bit. But also gives you like you just don't die from falling or something, or it increases your save fall distance. The Stone Skin Ale slows you down by a lot, but also gives you massive resistance while you have it. Gene Pool Mog just regenerates saturation by a little bit. That's all it's useful for, really. Or Life Blood Brew. I showed off a bit earlier. By the way, the sprite for it is actually like the Gene Pool Mug, of course, because you smelts a Philosopher's Shard into a Gene Pool Mug, but it's actually based off of Life Fruit in Terraria. It's not very good, honestly. Then Starshock Ale gives you Star's Favor. It's a hidden one. Some of them are hidden, some of them aren't for whatever reason. The star's favor essentially, when you take damage, you rain down some star projectiles, similar to how when this you shoot something with the star volley, it'll happen. Then there is a chance that you just fucking explode, if I remember correctly. But you also gain resistance if that happens. Wow, I found leather! Yippee-ki-yay! Then there's a bloody mug. You shouldn't drink this unless you're blood fueled. It just gives you nausea. Unless you're wearing, I think the Sin chestplate. I don't remember. I gotta check that out. But also should be if you're wearing the V1 plating. I think it was bloody plating. Let me see. Sin lanes. Yeah, it instead gives you resistance and regeneration. Generation 5, resistance 4. Not sure about this one though. Yeah, no, that one's still bad either way. That if you wear bloody plating, which boom, look at that, guys. I'm V1. This one's more of a joke item and it's just meant to go with the V1 bracelet. I think it doesn't give you any saturation or anything. But boom, resistance and regeneration. That sounds like fairly good. And it's actually used to make the murder drones armor, if I'm right. Then I think that's all of these ones. All of these ones. These ones are just materials. This is the Ruined Crest. It's based off of the Hunter's Crest from Silksong you use to make the Silksong based tools. The Ferroman Ore Ingot, super dense iron and gold. Right. Tailoring template used to make the reference items mostly. Baseball star template, literally only for the 2-star striker. Cloth used for some certain items. Flesh orbs, some certain items. Oh yeah. Now, mysterious mask, because that's an armor. So like armor and shields are here, right? I've got a couple of good references. So you got the mysterious mask. It's based off of Shy Guy's mask. Wow. 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 Pretty cool. It gives you night vision. That is it. Not very nice. Not very good for the nether. No durability, 2 armor, night vision. That's a trade-off. Oh, I forgot about that. But yeah, while you're holding this, you get projection, so you can hit really far. It applies some negative effects on things you hit. I think that's actually decreasing my gravity, I think. Yeah, but that's a shield. Yeah, it triggers a raid because it gives you some bad effects for some good effects, which is night vision, strength, projection, self projection, and nope, never mind. It doesn't give you the night vision. That was for another thing. It gives you self projection and feather falling at the cost of one, lots of particles, and two, bad omen. Lots of bad omen. I'm pretty sure that's bad omen 255 off memory. Does not like deal like any damage. This one does deal some. Oh, let me just Oh wow, look at that. You can teleport with this, by the way. Hitting R, it's like the whiplash. Ooh. Or cheats just explode. Because it's based off of the V1's arms from Ultra Kill. It was made for the I originally made it modeling off the right side because I normally do that because that's my dominant side. Though I do prefer how it would have looked on the left side if I'd modeled it after that instead. Learning the way I modeled it, I gave them thumbs on either side except for the knuckle blaster. So yeah, it doesn't look terrible. But I had to like make a remodel so it'll go on the left side better than it does on the right side because it's meant to be used as a shield. And so yeah. Boom. Oh yeah, it can't be used as a shield while it's on cooldown from like anything at all. Though then you have the Snakes of Minos. You can't tell when you're blocking with them because I didn't make like a model or anything. Unless you're in third person. But yeah, it's just I think it looks cool. Like just tell me this doesn't look cool, right? So just tell me tell me this doesn't look cool. Bum, bum, bum. They used to be like better aligned, I think, but yeah, tell me that doesn't look cool. Plus it's die, thy end is now, crush, prepare thyself. It's a shield, not a weapon. Cry about it. That's a lot. Now there's the blocks, quote unquote. We got the curse, which is used for the J-Date. Did I show off the J-Date? I didn't actually show it off, but essentially, when you kill things... Why don't I just find that radar? Oh, Dark Sun exists. Spoilers, but like he's someone for later. Oh, it's Darcy. Oh shit. It's like lagging like crazy. Slash kill. Slash game. Rule. The vector. Slash kill. That name. That's a reduce the lag, because it was lagging like crazy, man. But essentially, you've already seen the autopsy table. Prepare to get a closer look. It's got like a wrench. Fuck. It's got a monkey wrench, as Americans I think call it, or else Australians call it a shifter. It's got a bit of a hammer, and it's got a saw. Pretty simple. Now the J-Day. Pretty simple. It's not fire. They're unstable souls of the dead. That's like the flame-looking thing around it is. I have a friend who loves anime, so this sword's kind of based off like the whole fiery sword trope, except it's not fire. There's just emanating souls. Boom! There it is. Second try. You can get Tamashi tokens, which, if I remember correctly, is actually sold for Japanese. I had to do research on that, and it should have the proper kanji. I think that's the word. I don't know, man. I'm not Japanese. I had to do some research for it. For soul or something. But when you use them, it gives you a random good buff, as stated earlier. That's actually how you get them. Now, 2 Tamashi tokens and something else gives you a curse, not like Jujutsu Kaisen, which actually slabs for like stealth things. So like if I got like this, oh look, you can't see it. Ooh, does it help for like X-raying without X-raying, I guess. But like if you just chuck that in there. If you touch it, it lights you on fire off memory. Unless you have the J-Day. The J-Day just makes you immune to it, because like that's its whole gimmick. The whole gimmick is you're meant to get that and like set up traps for your opponents. Now if I go like this. I think they navigate it as like a negative thing off memory. Walking side by side. Yeah, but look, if I hit it, oh no, never mind. Apparently, it doesn't make you. Oh shit! Malaise creepers are just fucking scary. And then they give you them. What I like about creepers, I'm not sure if this is like an intentional thing or not, but how they just kind of apply any effect that they had to like the area they blow up in. I don't know how long that's been a thing, actually, because it happened like randomly once in the middle of me playing. Doorway to Babel. Trust, that's good. I'll say that for later though. I'll say that for the other blocks from Babel. Technically, Dark Statue counts. But yeah, you got the Bookworm statue, which is a prize from clearing out a library. We got the Crooked Bookshelf. Counts as enchanting power. Has a small chance when right-clicked to give you a book, or specifically Arcane Volley, which I still haven't actually showed off properly. But you got Crooked Bookshelf, Infested Crooked Bookshelf, and Infested Bookshelf, which instead spawn bookworms. They're just silverfish with bookshelf textures, and they actually line up pretty well. This is a doorway to Babel. Don't mind it. I just gotta make the portal. To make crooked bookshelves, You just need bookshelf and any planks. So with any planks, you just chuck that in with a bookshelf. Boom, crooked bookshelf. Now, if you have to get infested bookshelves, you need um bookshelves, of course. Should be that. Is it just? Oh, it's that. Infested bookshelves. Now, to get infested crooked bookshelves, literally just infested bookshelves and the planks. Simple. No. You don't actually need this like frame or anything. You just click on the door, and when it opens, it sends you to Babel, which uses the overworld generation, but has roughly 10 block conversion off memory. Oh, hey, look, a lot. Yes, yes. A Babel a Babylonian village, if you will. Yeah, yeah, a Babel village. It's got like the villages. Sometimes it's got some of the farm stuff. Every doorway is a Babel door. Doorway to Babel. So we've got some of the profession blocks. Except of course there is well, lecterns everywhere. The trees completely replaced. The houses, the stairs I didn't replace because stairs. But yeah, all the doors replaced. You can't sleep even if the bed's not occupied. I don't think. Oh yes, you can. Forgot about that. Yeah, it just looks bizarre. Cha, cha. Yeah, you can tell there's infested bookshelves from place to place. But yeah, significantly like look how cool it looks. Honestly, man, I'm still working on some of the structures, but slash locate structure stored plus Babelbook Bridge. I'm not lying, I am trying to be funny. Yeah. Oh, hey, look, it's that spawning. Nice. Yeah, so there's like two types of villages. One that's spawning like this, all flat and stuff. Then one that's spawning and try to adapt to the terrain, like the one you saw earlier, or like this one, I think. Yeah, this is another type of house you can get. No, that's a Brewing Sand one that's not fucked up. It's pretty much the same in each one. It's got one of these houses, one of these houses. They're really small, but not very interesting. This is a Babel Bridge. Oh, it spawned in another structure, which is a Babel library, like Babel something. But yeah, this one's made up of different bookshelves and shit. This one has the bookworm statues, which used to lag your game out. Empty books in the middle. It's actually got for those of you who can't read Morse code, dot 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 is S, line is O, dot 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 is S. This is just like 100 pages of SOS, 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 over and over again. Now, if you don't know the story of Babel, it's like there's like the Library of Babel. It's like an infinite library with an infinite amount of books, most of which that don't make sense, but some do. There's like classic works of literature and stuff of the like. And the whole thing's like there's people living there, and a lot of them think that if they can find a book with their life story in it and read it, they can escape or something off memory. And it like drives people mad or something. So yeah, I thought I'd have a nice little reference would be SOS. This is the Dark Sun statue. It doesn't, yeah, Dark statue. Clicking on it with some different items does different things, but I forgot what they are. Now, if you can tell, Babel is spelled wrong. Yeah, so it's a small book house. Yeah. There's also underground small book house, which are the ones that spawn. You guessed it, underground. $50 for the man behind the screen or woman behind the screen. They're like these ones instead spawn like an ancient city. Yeah, the lava's a bit weird, but I don't think I made some of the bookshelves flammable. I might have. I don't remember. Yeah, but some of those will spawn underground, and there's like these library structures you can come across. Babel Library. There's also a Babel Library with a boss room, which where you fight the librarian. Ooh, scary. Is that? No, it's not. Oh fuck! I think they spawn underground. I don't remember. Oh yeah, there's like one of the farms I was talking about, Ghost Farm. I should specify. This is a Babel Bridge. Oh, well, that hasn't happened before, to my knowledge. The other thing is just navigating, because everything is fucking books. Like, really, that's probably going to be a biggest problem. Though, if you can trap someone in here, it's not that hard to get out, honestly. Plus, Babel doors are pretty easy to make. It's not that you can make them in here, seeing as like everything's not regular wood. Let me see if I can find it below. No, it's definitely not below. Um, see if I can find the boss one. Boss room. They just don't like generating. But it was really cool. All structures were really cool, but they're just not generating. Pretty sure the generate structure command would do it properly. Probably. But once again, because the villages spawn like so frequently. Oh, that one's a bit weird. I think, oh wow, that's really unique. I think wow. Yeah, because of that unique spawning methods, it sometimes makes it hard to actually find a uh, Babel library. Place, structures, library. Is it above me? Mustn't have. uh, Well, I just can't seem to find them. Oh well. And then the last thing is the Babel Shrine. She already seen the village. So TP at S native 135 I 16 native. No, not place. Fuck. Well, I hope those ones are spawned properly then. Aside from the, me placing them twice and all, or thrice and all. God, I can make some stupid decisions sometimes. Stupid oversights. Oh, that's what that is? This is a shrine, and I forgot what the house is. Oh, well, it definitely spawned because the librarian exists. The librarian's the boss. It's based off a comedy master. I'll give you that much. If I can't find the fucking library. Oh, no, that's not it. Up other way then. Oh, there it is. Hey. Doesn't actually be, yeah, this is like the only way to get actual wood, by the way, in the entire Babel library. Like a dimension at all. So look, full of different books, like enchanted books, written books, regular books, a lot of regular books actually. It's like a good way to farm for like books and stuff. Like if you want free written books, boom. Enchanted books, boom. Oh, nearly got me there. Yeah, so it's one half in the void, so that's not good. Was it on the generation wrong? This one's just like a big fucking a yeah, it's like a maze because you can go down here normally. You can go here. There's some dark servants, that's what these guys are called. Um like in it then voila. The librarian of Babel. He really hates you. Let me just grab. I'm gonna grab 2-star striker for this one because I love the 2-star striker. For some reason the other day these guys were like fucking zooming around. And voila, they drop a bookworm statue. If you hit I'm using the background, that's me. Yeah, but there's nothing here. Oh fuck. Rookie mistake. Being stupid. That's pretty much it. Talisman. Okay, so there's a tester. Uh, the coins. Pretty much useless. They're just a material and sometimes a currency. Hell orbs, you can throw them. Sometimes they'll explode. Speak of the devil. Sometimes they'll explode on you for some reason. The hitbox collisions or something. But yeah, clearly based off of the Hell Orbs from Ultra Kill, which is like enemy attacks. Now you got the different talismans. Fuck, they all do differently. The Twisted Talisman just protects against Twisted. Shaman Talisman gives you Soul Protection 3. Death Talisman. Speed 2, Strength 5, Regeneration 10, Withering 4. But if you take it off, you get Withering for longer than you do Regeneration. Like twice as long, I think. But the Silver Talisman already shown. This is slash effect clear. This one gives you at random salivated or deteriority. And I believe the counter to it or something like it gives you strength when you have deteriority and haste when you have salivated. Just as Talisman, you have this in your inventory. Every like 1,000 ticks or some shit, it gives you a totem of undying. So yeah, small chance to periodically create a totem of undying. That's based off my OCGS, who's like the whole main face of my channel and shit. Ironhide Talisman. You become slower but stronger and more resistant. You gain resistance 3, resistance 2, strength 3, and slowness 3. This is based off Quay Amaranth, Jest Amaranth's younger brother, and my younger brother's OC for Jest's Adventure, which is a story I'm working on. Then you have the Holy Talisman and Unholy Talisman, which are you get the certain health while using them. They're part of the Crusader and Cultist sets, right? You get really high regeneration and absorption for a time for the Holy Talisman. And for the Unholy Talisman, it's got a... Oh, fuck. Holy Talisman. When you reach that same health, and instead of like healing you and shit, you don't have to be holding it either. I think it's just if it's in your inventory off memory. Yeah, it's once you reach under 5 health or 2.5 hearts off memory. Boom. It gives you a bunch of absorption and strength, but it sets your health to 1. So as soon as that absorption runs out, you are fucked. See? Look, voila. Now this one gives you the stun. Boink. Now you're really seeing stars. And you can either hit escape or E to escape it, of course, because it's a GUI. That's like just the 2-star strikers gimmicks and stuff. I'm really good in PvP. I'm not even good, honest. But like really, it's really easy to escape. Sometimes it distracted my friend, but like we're really easily distracted. Then Starstruck. If I can. I'm gonna find my mouse. Swap here. Starstruck. There. 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 And you heal a little bit of health. It's really not worth it. You honestly, I can't see my mouse. Sorry, you just got to remember that I can't see my mouse. I know it's like an excuse more than anything, but like you're better off just hitting E or escape, unless you're really fast and can see your mouse. Now you can hop dimensions with this item. Babble, boom. Teleport you to the same coordinates though, so you're probably gonna choke. The end, boom. Yeah, or fall from a high place. Done. The Nether, the Nether. Expect to die at the overworld again, and then I'll say this last time. Ponder's Realm. So if you don't know who Ponder is, search up Ponder Puppet Game. Okay, I don't have an image on my PC at the moment. I'm not online for any reasons. But I'll just have to use the model I made for him. It's not the best, so if you don't like it, boo-hoo, suck it up, bitch. But boom, this is roughly what Ponder looks like. His last leg is tweaking for some reason. But yeah, he's like the main antagonist of Puppet Game. Quite hard to kill, and he can one-shot you. But yeah, you get stuck in the Ponder realm, and ooh, there's no way to escape. He's really large for some reason. Like, his hitbox is, but he's normally neutral against you, and he will spawn here from time to time. See if I can't find the structures. Okay, structure. The first one's got to be the false Ponder portal, because like this would be the one you see the most as you're walking around. You might just see an imitation of another portal. Like, ooh, another portal. Well, it's not. It's a false portal. It's just made out of wool. See? I'll check my chords. Oh fuck. Check my chords. It's like negative 2,000, right? Yeah. Now, if I find the real Ponder portal, it looks the same from a distance, anyway. Unless it is the same one. Oh no, no, it's not. See, looks the same from a distance, except you might see the particles. But yeah, um, that generates its actual portal, which is just air blocks. So if anything like updates around it, goodbye Ponder. Probably for better, honestly. So yeah, if you trap someone in there, I'm gonna make ways too in the next update, probably, because I'm updating it upon this video's release. Yeah, well, good luck. Good luck to them. They're never getting out alive. I was gonna make it so it kind of like traps him in there, kind of like Dr. Rat's Never End kind of mod. So it can't just die to get out. And there's no way to make that portal either. Sorry, I'm just spitting more stuff. So yeah, that's all. Thank you. Have a good night or day, whatever it is.